Heyo YouTube, welcome in to another video. I am Lobo, and today we're hopping into Planet Coaster 2. This is Ocean Ages. It is a new sandbox park we are going to be playing. Last time I played this on over on my Twitch, we did the prologue. I've done a little bit of this game off stream as well, but this is Ocean Ages. This is a sandbox map, but it is just regular challenge. So everything you see normally, everything you see normally, in a theme park. You know, the full cash and economy, the full research, power management, which I do have to make sure I understand power management at some point. I don't know if I fully understand that. We are just starting off on easy. We could do medium, but it's first real game, so we'll do easy. All sandbox settings are default, so everything like power supplies on, service badges are on, other power things, staff pays on, and all the rates are normal. Like this is 75, just like default. Blue cleanliness. Player cash is default at $100,000, and research tree is on. So all that fun jazz. We are just going to do it on the temperate map. And yeah, and this is a themed park. As you can see, it is around, based around the ocean, and probably just like ages, the eras of the ocean in a sense. There'll be like an open ocean area, which I think is what we'll start in. There'll be a deep sea area. I'm thinking pirates, Vikings, maybe like a mythology, like Poseidon area, some shipwrecks around. It'll be a lot of fun. That burrito is baked. Yes, Potato does do Discord links. Ow, my fucking hair. What happened to your hair? What? Wait, what did I miss when I looked away? I'm gonna eat those eagles. Ah, damn. That's what happened. So, wanna what? Excuse me? Alright, let's get going. Create park. I was gonna be sick on Tuesday. My ass is sitting here sick. There's no way you fucking manifested that shit, surname. Good fucking job. Alright. So welcome to the beautiful, the miraculous Ocean Ages. There ain't shit here. So first things first, we gotta get a pathway going, obviously. Now what I have done, I had a sandbox map that I played in a little bit. Same settings as this. Off stream a little bit, and I didn't do too much. It was kind of just to mess around. I didn't even really put rides down. I was just messing around with pathways and stuff mostly. So you can in fact put paths over this whole area. It gets a little finicky under the buses, and it is possible. I did do it. I've seen other people do it easier than I did. It took me a long time. I'm not doing that again though. It looks so much nicer, I think, to have the buses parked on like what looks like a parking lot. But it took so long. And it was not worth it because it wasn't even like perfect. Like there was literally like a weird like diamond patch under this that it would not let me fill in. And like you could see a little tiny bit of grass like sticking out like right here. It was so bad. I might do like a little bit of a path just from like here up to the buses. Maybe that'll look a little bit better. I don't know. Or we might not do that at all. Starting off though, I would like a nice big path. So what I am thinking is we'll have the path come essentially straight out like this, maybe to like that line right there. All right, we'll figure out what pathing we'll do eventually. And then what I'm thinking here, so what I've done before is I did a circular path, bigger than this, but I did do a circular path, in my other one. Circular paths are very annoying and hard to finagle. There are tools to help you out with it. But I generally found, and I've seen other people find, just not the easiest to get it to all be equal. And it's also hard, though, because if you want information boots and things coming in, it morphs the paths a little bit. Maybe there's more you could do to fix that. I don't know. But, did you figure out how to use the pool tool and not make it look like a trigonometry quiz? I know how I can use it, yeah. I didn't really do anything else with it, though. But I know enough. If that makes you feel better. So what I'm thinking instead is we'll still do like a big like circle here, circle-ish. But what we'll do is I'll do a straight path here. We'll do a curve up to here, a little straight here, curve, straight, curve, straight. I'm hoping I can align it all to look the same and to look even. But the essential thing with that is we can still get the curves. It'll still be rounded. We could put like a ride here in the middle. And the straight sections will each have a path coming out of it. So this will go one way, this will go one way, and this will go one way. And then the rest of the little straight bits, we can put, like, information booths, some shops, bathrooms, all that fun jazz. If you want me to stop being stupid, just say stop. No, you're all good, you're all good. But I do appreciate it. But yeah, let's see. And then the other thing I was thinking, as for where all the themed areas are going to be, I don't have everything, like, perfectly planned out. I have somewhat of a thought process, though. I'm thinking that our first area, the open ocean, will be right here to occupy this area. Maybe deep sea will be straight up here. And I was thinking that we'd have 2 water areas. One that was more like, pools, chillax, maybe a lazy river, some kiddie things, some kiddie rides. And then one that was like a big water park, you got tube slides, you got all that jazz. Obviously, we have to research as well and unlock all this stuff. We don't really have a ton unlocked right now. We have, out of coasters, we have a floorless mine train, 6-seater wooden friction, and a wooden wild mouse. As for flats, we have the buoyancy, which this would be a good, like, this would be a good subway themed ride. Submarine, not a subway. This isn't fucking the city. This is not a city themed park. Maybe put that in, like, a deep sea. Charoplane, we have the Grand Carousel, which maybe we do put that in where you first walk in here. We have the Helter Skelter, Hyperspin, Iron Claw. I was thinking this one, make this into a jellyfish and put it in the deep sea area. Mont Leon, Teacups, and the Upswing, which this one I'm thinking in the pirate area. Now, we might have to make some sacrifices here and there. Obviously, we're gonna need some rides. Iron Claw, kind of beautiful. Yeah. Obviously, we're gonna need some rides over here, and having, like, this want to be in the deep sea area and this wanting to be in the pirate area, that means we either can't use them yet, or we use them for now, and maybe we just move them over there and re-theme them later, or have a second one. And Shadow, what did you just do? What did Shadow just do? Oh! Okay, nope, not achievement. Shadow wants to play games after we do Planet Coaster, and he bought me a fucking game! Alright, well, that's a thing. W? Alright, well. Moving along. As for tracked rides, the only one we have, or no, we have 3. We have the antique powered cars, sit-down powered 4-seater, and we have a wide log flume. Now, I don't know, because these are tracked rides versus, like, roller coasters. Slander, I definitely didn't know such thing. Thank you, Shadow, I appreciate it. What'd it get you, Sons of the Forest? Now, I don't know how this, I don't want to build this right now. I don't know how this ride works, in terms of, 'cause obviously, it's a tracked ride. It's not like a coaster or anything. I don't know how the drops for this work. I assume it just works like a regular log flume. As for other flumes we have right now, just the 3. Just the 3 body slides, or the 2 body slides in the body flume. Pools, it's just a pool. There's nothing special there. So yeah, as for research, we're gonna have to look at that at some point. If we're going to park management, research, so, oh, water coasters. See, this is, I'm gonna buy the game myself soon. Let's go. I've always wanted it. It's a really fun game. I say fun like I've played it, but it's a really cool game. I enjoy it. Watching it, I guess. I haven't played it, but, let's see. We have wooden coasters, chain lift coasters, alternate lift coasters, the dragon, suspended coasters, launch coasters, wooden, water coasters 2, launch coasters 2, wing coasters, that's fucking cool, wait. Special coasters, oh my god, this? Chain lift 3. Suspended 2. Wow. Wowee. Alternate lift 2. Launch coaster 3. There are so many coasters in this game, man. Alternate lift 2. Launch 3. Launched 4. Chain lift 4. Alternate lift coasters 3. And special coasters 2. Okay. Tracked rides, we have a few things here that we can get. Ooh, go-karts. Little train. Some more water rides. Some more special tracked rides. Aw. Let's see, what do we got for... Oh, this is just water. So, underground well, water tower. Yeah, it's just for water and transporting it. Power stuff. These are different transportations. So, you can get a single-decker bus, a cable car, a steamboat. Thank you for the giant Evo, Shadow. A steam train railroad. A monorail. Alright, and then flat rides. There's a lot we can get in flat rides. I don't know if I'm going to go through all these right now. We could do a quick skim. I cannot see what that is. Like, at all. Okay, so you have some tower rides here. Oh, look at this coral one, man. That's really pretty, actually. Yeah, Frito? Who are you flipping off? Wheel flat rides. Okay, so this is where the Ferris wheel comes in. Ferris wheel's a bit of the ways down the line. We have no research points here. See, if we started with a franchise, we'd start with... There's different benefits for them, but you do start with research points. I believe they have, like, traits as well you can pick from, so I believe it's, like, there's traits for, like, I couldn't see it because it's black on black. Yes, that is what it's doing. That is, in fact, what it's doing. What was I saying? Lost the thought. The thought is gone. Yep, don't know where it went. Swinging rides. Flat rides 2. Spinning flat rides 2. I was like, how is there another? More wheel flat rides. Oh, this is a different type of Ferris wheel. That's cool. Tower flat rides. Yeah, there is so much we can do in this game. And this doesn't even include, there is a DLC, that I do not currently own. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe, you know, maybe Planet Coaster does well and I'll get it. But, the noises in the background are so funny. I love them. Alright, and then Swinging Flat Rides 3. I have to read these, because swinging and spinning, I keep getting them back mixed up. Especially because spinning is over here. Like, spinning up here is on the right, and then it's on the right, but then it moves over to the left for some reason. Spinning Flat Rides 4. Oh, I've been on a ride like this before, actually. We need an achievement to pop. We do. I have a few of them. I don't know what I could get easily. I guess we'll find out as we go. Swinging Flat Rides 4 is these. Alright, so we have to get... One of the first things we're going to have to do is get someone working on research. I want someone working on research. We don't have a ton right now. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is get the pathway going. So, how do I want to do this? I kind of want this to come, like, straight into here. And I don't know how I want that to work. Unless I just... No, maybe I just do it out of here. So let's actually bring this up a tiny bit more. Nope, let go. And then we'll go from... Excuse you? Why are you doing that? Why is it... Alright. It's because it's not on straight. Alright, well... I don't want to do this. I'm just thinking about how I do want to do this. Oh. That's interesting. So how far this way do we want to go? I mean, what is the least you could go? Yeah, it literally is just 2 meters straight up. Okay, so let's do 2 meters, and then we'll curve around here. I'm not going to do it here. I think I want curve to be on. Yeah, I definitely do. Let's turn curve on. Let's get it to curve. Is that straight up? I think so, yeah. This might be a little bit bigger than I want it to be. I don't know. Let's do it and let's see how we feel, I think is how we'll go about this. Why are you robbing Potato? Alright, and then we'll curve here. Now, here's... well, I guess it's not an issue. Because that should line up perfect there, and then we just go one more. And then we turn again. And then we just do one. One. Right there. And then we turn. And then we connect back. Yeah, this is definitely a lot bigger. I think I'd rather just go straight into the, Maybe this does work. Part of me is like, I think I want to go straight into the curve. So right out of here, just go straight into a curve. But maybe this does work. Because this allows for more room. We'll get some information booths here. Maybe some bathrooms. All that stuff. I don't get ads. Why are you not getting ads? Give me money. JK, JK. I'm thirsty. Hold on. Alright. Welcome back from ads, chat.
Uh-oh.
Holy Tamale SH4 Dowdog, thank you for gifting burrito_Twitter subscription. SH4 Dowdog gifted a tier 1 sub to burrito_twit. They have given 26 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you so much, Shadow, for the gifted sub to Burrito. I really appreciate it. 28 gifted sub is wild. 28, 26. I can read. W, that is W. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That scared the fuck out of me. Little, uh-oh. Scared the shit out of me. Alright, Damn. Alright, now, if we were to do a ride here, how well is it gonna fit in? If we did a carousel... It fits in well enough. I don't mind. I do not mind if it overlaps the path a little bit. Maybe it'll look cool. I kind of think... Oh, God. This is a lot bigger than I expected. I kind of think this would be cool in the entryway. Especially seeing as this is a fucking ocean-themed park, but we won't do it. Maybe don't let your finger slip next time, damn. Alright. So yeah, we could do the carousel. Yeah, Burrito. We could do the carousel. Alternatively, if we wanted more space, we could make this longer. Maybe not as long as this, but we could make this longer. I was originally thinking of making this a square. So maybe we shorten this a little bit and elongate this. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Because one of the options... Right, if we do... So this is currently... We either bring this up more and make the curve, like, here-ish.
No, this is Patrick.
Why is Patrick here? Or we shorten this. We don't have to shorten this completely to, like, here and do the curves immediately, like I said. Maybe I could do it to a point where I could only get, like, half of this. So cut this back to here, cut this back to here. Oh, excuse me, that was delayed. Yeah, sometimes it's delayed. Like crazy. I don't know why. I think this works okay, though. I think the only thing is if we want to make this a little bit longer. Let's see how this looks. Let me see how I feel about this. Where the hell is the, can I see? There's the operator's booth. I was like, what the fuck do you call that? We'll put that a little to the side over here. And if I go straight up, I just want to try to somewhat center this. Somewhat keyword. Do we hate this? Do we hate this? Does it look okay? You're coming up the path, right? And then the reason I was, like, leaving this blank... I mean, you could put, like, information booths or something here as well. Why y'all put cheese on my cheeseburger? What? What? That's what you ordered. Or this is a Wendy's. Or we can make this into like a cute little garden.
No, this is
Could do
Patrick.
some fish themes here. Fish themes would be cool. I don't know. I don't hate this. We could always, as I said, we could always give this more room. Um, give it more room. Make this bigger. Is this centered okay? I think it is. It might be a little bit further on the right. Is it too far this way? It might be a little too far to the right. No, that's not the type of editing I want to do. I want to move this bitch. This ride isn't accessible. I wonder why. Alright, let's put that there. Let's place an entrance. Ooh. I'm just gonna replace it because it fucked up the ground. I have to actually eyeball it right this time. Yeah, probably here. No. It's weird. I can look straight down here, but the second I, like, go to place a ride... Oh, no, it's letting me now. I feel like it wasn't for a second. Okay, so the booth, maybe we just keep the booth there. We push it back a little bit, maybe. That. Alright, let's... I want to make sure the top and the bottom are aligned as well, not just that it's aligned in the center of the path from here. I think that works. Let's put the entrance... Maybe we'll make this little area into the queue. We could put the entrance here. Or maybe back here, and we'll have it wind forward. Might be better. Alright, and the exit will just plop you straight back out onto the path. Just get the fuck out. Alright, so for the queue, we're gonna have to figure out... I'm just gonna put a queue down, I think. I think I'll wait a minute to figure out what pathway themings we want to go. Obviously, each of the themed areas can have a different path. This queue doesn't need to be super long. Maybe we just go straight in from here. Yeah, that works. Alright. So... this has no power. That's something we'll have to deal with in a second. So, first thing I want to do before we do anything else, I want to figure out what paths we want. So, if I go into... the brush, and then let's look at what else we got. So, we have the red swirly path, which is that... I wouldn't mind this in, like, the deep sea area. I don't know if I want this to be, like, the path when you first get into the park.
No, this is Patrick.
Why is Patrick here? I like this one. I think this also does fit, like, an underwater theme. So does this. So does this. The sandstone is pretty. Patrick on a ride? We're not open yet. The asphalt would be good if I could fucking put it out here. Oh, shit. Hold on. Reset that, please. I fucking hit shift to move faster, and it just moved this up. Bikini Bottom? Could do. Let me add it to the list. Would Bikini Bottom be considered deep sea? I feel like Bikini Bottom would be, like, open ocean. And, like, you remember that drop-off point? There's an episode where there's, like, a giant, like, straight down road. That would be deep sea. Either way, though, I'm gonna add a Bikini Bottom themed. Bikini Bottom ride. Because otherwise, I will forget. Alright. And then, what else?
I'm in danger.
I don't like the gravel. It's ugly. Oh. I don't like it a ton, but that fucking gives ocean vibes. It's little, like, dark blue stone. Look at that. It's just hard to see from up here, though, is the issue. It just looks like a blue path from up here. I think that's my only complaint about it. We have a brick path. We have a mosaic wooden path. Okay. We have this stone. This one's very bright in comparison. We have the blue swirly path. Bigger, square, limestone. What the fuck is this one? This is just a vinyl path? Okay. Which ones of these can I change the colors of? Because some of these you can, some of these you cannot. Okay, so this... Huh. Ooh, wow, that is bright. I wonder if changing the color slightly would make it easier to see. You can change the... Oh, you can change the gravel, or the asphalt color as well. Cannot with the gravel. It's still kind of hard to see the lines, TBH. It's nice. I don't hate it. This is a contender for sure. I assume that was the original color, maybe? I don't know. Cobblestone, we have that. Cobblestone would work. Wooden plank, and then we have just the natural. Oh, you can't even change it to natural. Can't change it to natural or sandy. You can only, like, start as that. I really wouldn't mind this. I think it fits the water theme. Maybe we do just, like, a nice stone in the entryway and we go into, like, this, into the open ocean area is what we do. I guess, technically, though, if you're trying to go off of the ground of the open ocean, it'd be sand. Really, it'd be this. Maybe at times you get, like, some rocky bits, but maybe we just do this. I like this one. Any other 12 contenders? We could stick with the mosaic, or the stone shelf. I just kind of feel like I want to change it. I don't want that. I really like this. I just feel like this one doesn't fit as well as, like, the stone would. Don't do it for the carousel, please. I feel like that looks bad now. Hold on. I'm just gonna undo it. I kind of want the carousel to be wooden on the bottom. I feel like that would look nicer than, like, asphalt or whatever it is now. When I saw a planet coaster stream, I thought of a planet as a coaster. That'd be cool. Maybe that's our next, next theme park idea. Space. Just each of the planets as a coaster. I feel like this bottom would look better as wood, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so as for cues, what do we want for cues? So we have... sorry, I need to be on paintbrush again. Oh, this is what we have now. This is in a green color, which I would consider this in a different color. Like, if we did, like, a... Not that. No, thank you. A much less bright blue. Even that's kind of like, eh. How baby is the baby blue? Reminds me more of, like, the sky. See, these are... Because this is, like, a vinyl path, it's so... strong of a color. It's very, like, rich, if you will. Oh, that is so... The duck blue is so fucking pretty. I wouldn't even mind that. Alright, what else we got? We got a blue Q path. Oh, is it gonna reset to that color now? I don't... Just do whatever color you would have done originally. I don't know, it doesn't matter. That one's pretty. I think I'd rather that. You do have the rustic. This would match this. I don't want it to match. I'd like to break it up a little bit. You have brick. You have wooden, which... I don't hate. You have this wooden, and then you have arrows. I like this one. I think this is my top contender. Just feels like it has more definition than the vinyl. Like, it has more, more charm to it, because it's more defined. I want to know what the color would have started as. I don't know if I want to do this blue, but also I don't hate this blue. Oh god, I don't even know what blue it was. It was the duck blue. I don't hate it at all. I like it. It's pretty. It's definitely pretty. I don't think I hate it. I think I'll stick with it. And the railings, there railings we'd prefer? These are railings for, like, the regular path. I think that's fine. I don't think it needs a color change. Alright. So that's in. Before we unpause and get things going, I want to get a few more basics up. I need at least a little bit of a staff area. At least a fucking power... Instead of power box. Like a...
No, this is Patrick.
What do you call that? I don't even know what it's called. And then I also want... let Patrick in. No! It is not Patrick starting to come in yet. And then I also want... Let's see. I want to get some information boots in here. I think to start... What I will do to start... is just get some boxes in. So if we go into facilities, I just want to get... there is a bunch here that you can just get. None of these themings really fit right now. Like, there's Vikings, but we don't have a Vikings area. What I want to do to start is... services, I believe. Yes, services. So we have a guest services counter and a guest services shop. So the guest services shower counter. Oh my god, I can't speak. We can get that in, and we'll put it right here. Maybe we'll do it over here, because people are going to gravitate towards this. We get a nice little counter here. Is that thing called a merry-go-round? Yeah. Or a carousel. But yeah, get that in, and then, we'll do a guest services shop right here. I think we'll do one on each side, maybe? Maybe not. I feel like it's a lot to have the counter here and a guest services each side. Maybe we'll do a guest services over here, like when we get the pathway in here, we'll get a guest services here, and maybe one back here. Linguistic lobotomized spinner. How do you make that ocean themed? Let me really quick. Let's get in another path. Do we want the paths into the park areas to be just as big? Probably, right? If any smaller, I'd only do like maybe a little bit smaller. We'll do a little bit smaller. Like that. Where's the border? Is this the border of my park? Yeah, I think so. We have plenty of room to work with. Yeah, we could even bring it, like, in this way a little bit. Like, maybe we do, like, a... But underwater. Ah, right, well... Stop. I want it to, like, come straight out a little bit and then curve, and it does this weird thing. Like, I don't want it like this. I want it to come out a little bit and then go into a curve, and it doesn't like that. Let's do... I don't even remember what each of these connections do. Oh, that would work, yeah. Like we come out a little bit. Oh, I guess we do want it to be straight. Huh. We want it to be a little straight. Oh, no, that would be... something, alright. We want it to be a little bit straight here so that we can get the information booth in without it, like, fucking up the path a little bit. So maybe we get a little bit of a straight section in. Just like that. And then, you know, we can curve out a bit. Go this way. Like that. We'll figure it out from there. I don't actually care about anything else right now. Same with up this way. Maybe up this way can have a little bit more. This can have more curve to it because you have these big straight sections. I don't really know where this is. I know what it's going to go to, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Even this might be too big of a path for... I mean, it's definitely too big of a path for our current sized park, but... You know, we're future-proofing. We're future-proofing. I always hated in fucking... I didn't really hate, but I always, like, regretted not future-proofing in Roller Coaster Tycoon and having, like, these little one-wide paths. Oh my god, it was so terrible. Everybody would walk on a path that was, like, this big, because this is all I'd put down at the beginning of the park. It's just like something that was this big, and then you have like 1,000 guests trying to all fit on this tiny little thing. Oh my god, is Lobo live? Are you sure? This. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Alright, so you have a few paths out of here, a few different ways that you can escape from this area. So maybe before you get into each of the areas, we'll do a information booth. At this point in time, do we need 3 more as well as this desk? Probably not. Why am I in Flumes? I want facilities. Probably not. We probably don't need to be paying for that many people. We're probably better off just sticking one right here. Or right here, maybe. Does that fuck up the path too much? I think that's alright. Yeah, I think that's fine. Does it look botched? No, it looks fine. So yeah, we put one right there. Brain. We put one right here, and then, kind of bothers me that it gets rid of this little bit here. Like, it's not like you can walk up to it here. It makes me want to turn this and have it face inwards. But I feel like I want to have it face at the main path. I don't know, that part doesn't matter. What matters is we have that one right there for when they walk into here. That's all we probably need in this area right now. Eventually, maybe we'll have one into this area and one into this area. Right now, that doesn't matter to me. Alright, so we pop back into facilities. We're gonna need some toilets around as well. Hi. We're gonna need some toilets around as well. We can get one right here, just opposite the information booth. I wonder how far I have to do it from here for it to not get rid of this little bit. I don't think it's that big of a deal. You can't notice it from up here at all. It's only when you're like up close and personal. Okay, so what else are we gonna need? Facilities, we got everything we need from there. So, as for gift shops, there's a Hats Fantastic counter. Hats Fantastic shop, just a memento counter. These would be good right here. You'll be forced to walk past them when you walk out of the park. Get a couple of things here. Obviously, we don't need the Splash Emporium shop. Does this tell you what they sell? No. Looney Balloons. I would love to see balloons around, man. Just a memento and Hats Fantastic. Okay. What else do we have? So this is staff facilities. We're gonna need some of those. We're gonna need food. Food is important. Services we already looked in.
That's suspicious.
Rude! Hi, Rude.
Stringoff_Rune is raiding with 2 viewers.
Oh my god, Rude! Hi! The stars align. Raiders, welcome in if you don't know me. I'm your friendly neighborhood variety yapper, Lobo Simbi. I play a lot of simulation games, a lot of horror games, and a whole bunch of other games. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? Ah! How is your sermon? If anyone in my chat doesn't follow Rune, Rune is literally one of my best friends ever. He's one of the coolest people ever. He does a lot of, he does commissions, he plays games, really cool person. I didn't have the game audio on for almost the whole time, no! Oh, Rune. If that's not the biggest mood in the world. That's a big rip, though. So unfortunate. But Raiders, if you don't know this game, this is Planet Coaster 2. This is a recent sequel that came out to Planet Coaster, or if you know Planet Zoo, it's the same makers. It's essentially a theme park game, just like Roller Coaster Tycoon was way back in the day. We're building a theme park. This is, Ocean Ages. We are building an ocean-themed water park. We're starting off with this, but we're gonna start off over here with an open ocean-themed area. It's, you know, like schools of fish. We're gonna have a coral area, things like that. Eventually, we'll have, like, deep sea and pirate-themed areas as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. Very devastating, especially because it's genuinely one of the best examples of psychological horror I've seen so far. Ooh, I'll have to play. I was looking at it a little bit. I saw that you were playing it, like, when you tweeted earlier, and I was yelling at you for saying moth instead of mouth. And I was looking into the game a little bit. Alright, so we have drink shops and we have utilities. So utilities we'll have to do in a minute. So what we need right now is we need at least 1 or 2 food shops, 1 or 2 drink shops, and 1 or 2 gift shops. So we don't, I probably don't need a lot of everything. Mainly because we're just starting out. This is easy. We're not going to lose a ton of money fast, but I also would like to sit around and build for a while, so I'd like to save a little bit of money. Let's get loony balloons. I feel like we have to get balloons. I want to see balloons. I might do a little bit of a gap between here and there, because if I just do it right up against this, it's going to get rid of that little border thing. So if I just do it here, it's not going to do it. Sweet, look at that. It's so good, but very, very heavy. I'll have to look into it more. Definitely have to look into it more. Alright, and then I'll also get maybe the hat shop. Part of me feels like I should have it face this way. Part of me, like, I really don't know if I want to have it face in or not, but I don't think I will. Why is this one snapping harder than that one was? This one won't let me put it, like, just barely outside. Oops, that's the... Nope, that's up and down. There we go. So, like, here. That's fantastic. Okay. Sing for me, why don't you? How do you operate a counter with food? Oh. They just have, like, a little, like warmer thing there. And a little drink machine here. I don't know how you fit drinks in there, though. Oh, because I guess this sign wouldn't be here. That sign's only there because they're closed. That's what it is, I think. Alright, well, I don't want a counter. Oh, that closed the whole menu. We have Chief Beef. We have Gelato Bros. We have Haya Sushi. Hot Dog Squad. We have a vending machine. We have Pizza Pen, another vending machine. And we have Viva La Vegan Shop. And a vending machine for them as well. We could just start out very basic. Just go for a Chief Beef. Maybe we'll get one other food place. Maybe Chief Beef and Pizza. Let's start out with Chief Beef, and maybe we'll do Gelato Bros, is what we'll do. We could connect these. We'll put a little building around these. God, whenever I hit done, it closes up. I don't want the entire menu to close. I just want some of the UIs to go away. Let's get Gelato Bros. I'm kind of feeling like we should put it somewhere a little different. I don't want to put it here, per se, because I don't want to deform this curve we have going for us here. So maybe it is best to just put it right here. I would put it back here. I would like to fill out this area eventually, but this isn't going to go anywhere for a bit. So we're not really... I guess we will have some people back here, though, because of... This exit is right here. So I guess you could. You could put this here. Maybe we put this here. We'll put a drink shop here. Feels like it's gonna be so... It's gonna be so by itself is the issue. Alright, and then as for drink shops, I should have put those in the same building. I'll merge them later. Alright, as for drink shops, we have Cosmic Cow milkshakes, we have Gulpy soda, some vending machines as well for some of these things. I'm gonna go eat. Good night, Burrito. I really appreciate you stopping in. Thank you so much. Latte Love, Pip Shot Juice, Slush Hour, and So Delightful. I'm just lurk. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I think we'll start with... I feel like we have to start with the Cosmic Cows. That has to go next to the Chief Burgers. Or Chief Beef, sorry. And then we'll do something more like a basic drink. Like, probably just soda would be good, right? We could do So Delightful. This sells more, though. I don't know what each of the symbols are, but this sells more. Huh. We'll do a Gulpy soda, then. Alright, so Cosmic Cow is gonna go right here. Oh, I'm still in Scenery Group 8. Shit. Let me... Just gonna do a quick undo. what I'm going to do is I'm going to build each side at a time and just put them in the same scenery group. I'm going to put this... There's the snap. Put that, like, there. And then we will get... Do we want to do... No, we'll do the gift shop in the end. That's what I had originally. Okay, my bad, my bad. Balloons, 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 balloons. We'll get balloons here. Then we'll get chief beef. I hope the balloons are not tasty, but okay. Wait a second. Did I... I didn't click on the balloons? Question mark? Was that a burger before? I swear that was a burger. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, that's better. That's better. It's supposed to say balloons. Alright, and then for the drink, we got Cosmic Cows. That'll go right here. Alright, so I am done with this scenery group. Now we're gonna get in Hat's Fantastic. How much of a gap do we have there? It's very slim. Like that. That's fantastic. Alright, what do we have for our secondary food? We didn't have Pizza Pen because we wanted to do the gelato. That's right. And then put that there. And then for drink... Do Gulpy. Gulpy! Yippee! Alright. Looking good, looking good. We will theme these. I want to get some parts of the park up and running first, but we will give these their own little, like, buildings. One of the things I was thinking, too, and I don't know how feasible this will be, especially with how small of an area we gave this, but using this as an example, right? If we did a building here, and we did a building here, and we connected them up here, and then we put... Hear me out for a second. Hear me out. And then we put... I have to go find it. I have to go find it. I have to go find it. And then we put, like, a giant, like... This fish right here, a bigger version of this fish. Oh, come on, size up all the way. I'm literally going to the left. There we go. We take this. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, let's say we had an archway right here, right? So we put this, like, right there in the archway. Well, that's way too low, but... Like, you just had, like, a giant sign. So this was a building, this was a building. You had an arch over, and then you put, like, this above, and it can say, like, deep sea. I didn't want to buy another one. Or, I only had one, apparently. Okay, put that back. Go, B! Alright, so that was... You're still there. That was something I was thinking about as a potential thing we could do if we wanted to have a sign over that said, like, open ocean. You know, that's something we could do. Now going over here, I want to get a little staff area in, because that is important. We need a break room. Who do we want to get in here first? So, from what I'm aware, these should auto-hire people. Now, we might want to get 1 or 2 people extra so that these guys can go on break, yada yada, they don't get pissed at us, all that jazz. So we're gonna need a janitor or 2. We're gonna need no lifeguards yet. We're gonna need 1 mechanic. 1 mechanic is fine. Oh, maybe 2, because we're gonna need someone to research. I believe mechanics research. We should get a second ride attendant, because this one should have auto-hired someone, but we're gonna need a second, just so that he can go on break. And then vendor, we'll probably get, like, 2 extra, because we have 6 buildings. 7, because this is 1 as well, or 8, or I get, yeah, 8, right? 6, yeah, 7, 8, because you don't need anyone for the bathrooms, just the janitor, I believe. Entertainers, I don't think we'll get an entertainer yet. If we did, probably be Queen Splash, because she's the most, ocean-themed. Eventually, when we want to branch... Well, I guess we could get this guy as well, actually. I'd probably get this guy. Eventually, when we want to branch out, and get other entertainers, because I'm not going to really focus on other entertainers right now, but the Greek area could have this guy. Deep sea, maybe this guy, yeah, because this is a deep sea diving days guy. His name is Sandy Reef. Viking area could have this guy. is not a pirate, unfortunately, but that's okay. We have a cactus. Okay. I don't know where Cosmic Cow would fit in as much as I would love to have Cosmic Cow somewhere. Alright, before I hire anyone, doesn't really matter the order I do it in, but before I hire anyone, let's get over here and let's get some facilities up and running. Before I do that... Alright, so if we did a little path here, right? It'd be a small-ass path. It would come off right the corner here, I think. Could even come off here, and I'm just gonna have it, like, loop up, like, wind up to, like, right here. We'd get some hedges to hide everything behind it. And then we'd have a little, like, staff area right back here. And the reason I want it on this side right now is because nobody should really be walking up either of these paths right now. So no one's gonna see it. It's gonna be easier to hide without having to hide it, whereas over here, we'd have to hide, like, this side as well. So yeah. So let's get a staff path in. Now, we're also gonna have to figure out what, Ooh, that did do that. I don't want to do that if it's gonna do that. That's terrible. What if I did this? Really? Why? Can I not have a path coming out of a curved path? That's unfortunate. I will say, I really do prefer and enjoy the pathing system in Planet Coaster 2 more than 1. 1 is good. It's just that they made some nice improvements there. Oh, you can see where it went out to before. Yeah, why did it do that? That's weird. Yeah, this is unfortunate. See if I can get it this way. Nope. Is this how this works? No, this isn't like the room building. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, it forces it to straighten out. Which is so unfortunate, man. Alright, well, what we'll do... I wonder if that shouldn't do anything, right? Yeah, no. I don't want Purge. Okay, so I think maybe what we'll do is we'll do it from here instead. You could also do it from, like, this straight point here. But I think we'll just do it from, like, here. We'll do it right here, I think. So what do we need for the staff? We're gonna need a few things. So we're gonna need a workshop and a staff building. How big is this? So this is 100. This is 200. It's 500. We probably don't need. We definitely don't need a large yet. Excuse me. So I think what I'll do is we're gonna bring this straight through there like that. Oh, look, it looks like a hammerhead shark. And then I'm gonna get a staff building medium. Nope, please snap back, thank you. We'll do that, like, please stop jittering. And then we're gonna do the workshop right next door. Alright, and then eventually we can move the workshop here and we can get a large staff building there. For now, not that big of a deal. That's the thing. Look at that scenery score. Sag. I think that's all the basics I wanted to get. I mean, obviously staff. We gotta get some staff. Um, so, oh wait, we need power, duh. Facilities, utilities. Okay, so the way this works, so we need a power, generator. So this makes the power, this distributes the power. So from what I understand, you have a power generator, so we can put that right here. That's fine. We have a power generator, so he'll go right here, and he will make power. Now, he will cover a certain area. Can I see that by clicking this? I have to unpause for that. I don't know how this part works for sure. If I look at... I might have to get a power connection thing over here. Because that's there. It exists. It's on. Now a distributor. Do you need... you probably need a distributor, huh? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So a distributor is what will bring power to everything. So you can see everything in this circle would have power. And then you just connect it via, like, a cable. Where are my paths? I'm just trying to think if I had it, like, towards the staff area while also powering everything. It's kind of hard to do. Kind of would need to be, like, at least here to get everything. And upwards, I could get up to... So, like, here is the sweet spot. For, like, the furthest away we could go. Like that. And then... Whenever I fucking hit right-click, it just cancels. Then we connect the cable, and that means everything is powered. That is distributing power to everything. Why is this one not connected? There we go. Okay. So, that should be all the basics. That's the power distributor, the power generator. We have staff buildings, we have, buildings for the guests, and we have the ride. Now, from here, we need to get this hidden, we need to get some scenery in here, and we need to get some extra staff. So I think extra staff is the main thing we need to do to be able to open the park. Oh, and we need benches and bins. So let's get... I'm gonna put you over here. Let's get the janitor here. Let's get... We don't need a lifeguard. We need a mechanic. I think we need 2. We'll get a second ride attendant, and we'll get 2 extra vendors. Alright, so those are all those staff. Once we open all of these, it will auto-hire everyone else. Alright, and then... I wonder if I could just, like, select multiple and hit open. I don't know how to... There is a way to, like, fucking... Or, like, select multiple things. It's not gonna be this, though. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I guess maybe if you did... No. Alright, and then this. Alright, so that is everyone. Everything is open. We can look up prices real quick, maybe. So what do you sell? You sell a whole bunch of different hats. I feel like we should raise the price on hats of every hat that is not... price is bargain? Fine. I feel like we should raise the price of every hat that is not, that is not ocean themed, so they're less likely to buy those ones. So we have all ocean themed hats. So that's gonna be 20. So basically, if you want to get, hey, if you want to get a different hat, you'll just have to pay us extra. That's the thing, not $15,020 or $1,520. What I meant. So Queen Splash will be cheaper. Octopus hat will be cheaper. Bamboo hat I'll raise the price on. Mythical cap will keep on. Viking cap will keep on. This... Raise this to 20. And the regular Planet Coaster hat, I think I'll raise to 20 as well. The only thing... that... I could do instead is I could, just turn off these ones. Be like, nope, don't sell the baseball cap. I only want ocean-themed ones. But, hey, I don't mind other ones. You just gotta pay a bit extra. Obviously, it's not gonna have anything else yet. Alright. Gelato. So you sell a bunch of different ice creams. Which I'll leave all those prices the same, I think. I don't think there's any reason. Maybe I could get away with raising them a little, but that's about it. Alright, Gulpy, and then over here you have Looney Balloons. So what do you have here that's ocean themed? You have Shark Balloon, Diver Balloon, Queen Splash, and Viking. I think I'd raise Bard. Uh, I'm debating. So I think our two options are we can either raise the price of everything but the specifically ocean themed ones, or we could leave all the normal themed balloons and only raise the ones that are like really not ocean. I think that's what I'll do is I'll raise like this one to 20. I have to do custom prices first. We'll raise the Bard balloon to 20. And then we'll raise King Coaster to 20. Diver balloon and Shark balloon are both good at 15. Probably raise them a little, especially because those are bargain prices, but I'm just not worrying about that too much right now. Chief Beef just sells burgers, cheeseburgers, and gluten-free burgers. I think Burrito's gonna come and order a cheeseburger and then complain it has cheese on it. Cosmic Cow has chocolate milkshake, strawberry, vanilla, and banana milkshakes. And then we're gonna charge for the bathroom. We do charge for the bathroom. We charge 90 cents. Maybe we could go up to $1. Just help with janitor fees there. And then guest services. So sunscreen is $3. Umbrella is 15. Priority pass. So priority pass we don't have any right now. I think I'll hold off on getting priority passes until. So to be fair, did they ask you to put cheese on their cheeseburger? I'm not answering that. I'm gonna go take a sip of my water, and I'm not gonna answer that. Howard, why are you talking to yourself, Dangly Bells? So, now, from what I understand about the priority passes, the more rides you have it on, the higher value it gives it. And the more likely I think, people are to use or buy it. Bubble gun, excuse me. Um, so eventually we might do priority passes. I think I might wait till we build our first coaster to do a priority pass, so I'm just gonna leave everything in there. The way it is, the only other thing is this, but, that's the same. As for up here, that's that. And then that's that. So yeah, active research is 0. So let's open this up. Is this auto-open? This is auto-opened. So mechanic workshop. If we go to staff schedule, the way I believe this works, we have 2 mechanics. Why is there only 1 person here? Oh, you're the only one in there? Okay. So we have a mechanic that comes with the mechanic shop, from what it seems. So I might actually fire you. Sorry, Adriana. My bad, Chief, for hiring you. So yeah, there's someone already in here. Elda Quizada. Who are you? You're Patsy Block and you're Adriana Cherry. Yeah, it comes with a person. So if we pop into here, we can tell them when to do research and when to take their break. So yeah, they'll be researching every hour of the day except for 4 o'clock. They're gonna go on their break. That works fine with me. No complaints there. I think we could technically be set to open right now. Our operating costs are probably going to be higher than our than what we're taking in, just because we only have one ride. Uh, but we could probably unpause while we build the next ride. The next ride. So maybe what I'll do is we'll unpause. Let's get a new ride over here. Um, so continue this path. Let's start getting this area built up a little bit. At least one ride for now. I'd like to cover this up as well, and eventually we'll give these all buildings. I don't know if that'll be today, or what. But, oh, and we also have to decorate this. The decoration on this is gonna be shit. Scenery rating is 0, yeah. It's not as bad as over here. There was a complaint over here. I don't even know where I saw it. You can see it somewhere. Or at least I did. Yeah, scenery scored negative 2,000. They do not like to see this shit. If we look at heat maps, actually, so you can see guest experience. Doesn't matter right now because there's no one in the park. Guest tolerance. Their panic, their nausea. Ride heights, ride speeds, queues, G-force. Staff, morale, pay, and breaks. You can see power, water, and water cleanliness. Profit. Oh, so you can see here what's profiting. Yeah, you can see scenery. Oh, do these cause bad scenery? I guess they do. So they really don't like it here because of all the bad scenery caused by this. You know that thing I sent you? Probably, yeah. Don't know if I liked it, but we'll see. And then they're not a huge fan of that. They like the look at the bathrooms more, apparently, so that's something. Um, sorry, I am typing, don't mind me. Let's see, and then, so up here, yeah, up here is also very bad. The nice thing is it's far enough away that it might not actually affect them here, which is nice. I'll still hide it eventually, but, oh, surname. I need you to post this with 0 context. I don't remember what it is. I will look at it later. I'm scared. Okay. So yeah, so let's get a new ride up and running. What do we want to do? What ride do we want to build first? I guess is the question. So we have a bunch of flat rides. Let me look at... So if we're doing into the open ocean area, right? We'll have a sign into the open ocean area. We'll have... Hi, Shadow. We'll have a sign into the open ocean area. We'll have a, we'll have a sign into the open ocean area. We'll have some theming when you first get in. Maybe we'll have some coral theming. And the reason I say that is, the reason I say that is because I think coral is a really easy first theming to go with. Um, especially over, my other main idea, I want to have a roller coaster. It doesn't have to be a roller coaster, but I think a roller coaster would be best. Some sort of tracked ride, that goes through a fish tank. Or like a fish tank-esque thing. Think of like in Finding Nemo, where all the ocean fish get hand caught, not hand literally, but self caught, and put into the fish tank in the dentist's office. I want that. I want that in the park. So that might be our first roller coaster. I don't know how that's gonna work. It's gonna be, I guess it'll just be like an indoor roller coaster, a semi-indoor roller coaster. Maybe it'll like start outside the fish tank and you'll like dip into it and do some loops in there, and then you'll come out. I'll have to look up some photos of the fish tank though, to do that. And then you could also start in the fish tank. I think that could be cool. Gonna be the little psycho car that comes in and shakes the fish. That tracks for you. It really does. All right. So if we want to get a flat ride in first, and we want to make it coral themed, what is a good flat ride? I'm gonna save buoyancy for deep sea area. So we have the Charoplane. Oh, what if you re-theme these? You could re-theme these to be like, maybe you're riding on little fish. I don't know how I do that. Because there are fish, but I don't know how I'd make it look like you're riding on the fish. I feel like the seat backs would destroy it a little, even if I put even if I put just the little fish under the seat. I feel like the seat backs would destroy it a little. We have the Helter Skelter. I feel like this can't really get much theming. There's things you could definitely do stuff, but you have the Hyper Spin. This could probably coral theme this pretty easily. We're saving this for deep sea area. This one could probably finagle that one as well. Teacups. Teacups you could probably coral pretty well as well. There is one that they already have coraled. Is it this? It is. The buoyancy one is all coraled. Which I guess is pretty fair. I swear there's another one too. It's not this. This is like, it's not quite Greek themed, but it's Viking mythology. This aquatic teacups. Yeah, this is like big coral decorated. I'd rather do my own though. I think it'd be much cooler to do my own. As much as I do like this. Oh, I like this idea though. We could yoink this a little bit. Look at how like some of the teacups are like pods. That would be cool. I also like this little building on the side here that they got going. That's a contender. I don't know if I'll do that, but I am interested in what I could do with the Charoplane. Because, like, if we place that just for a minute, just so I could look at, like, what I can do. If you go into, if I go into here, and I go look up a fish. So there are a few fishes. Now, mainly for standalone fishes, you don't got many. You got these wall panels. Oh, I just wanted... Oh, that was the close button. My bad. There is something by another name, I think. I swear they have these somewhere, but without the strings. Maybe I'm making that up. I think the only way I could do this is by having, like, connecting, like, this to the bottom of the seat, right? If you hear me out for a second, I don't want it to stick to surface. I don't know where it went, but oh god. Well, now it wants to just stick to the ground. So what I'd have to do is well, I want it to connect to here, because I need it to move with the seats. What if we start a sun save tonight and build some base up so when Shade joins we have a stable food source? It's plausible. It's plausible. I wouldn't mind waiting. It'd be easier to get a stable food source with Shade, probably. I think my only concern is I am also getting tired quickly. And that's because I got up so early today because I had to do something. I think that would be my main concern. I thought I would last, but could add Mousy. Mousy would be fun. But yeah, I want it to connect to this, but I need it to not stick. Him the game too? Ooh. Oh, did you get the ad? I think Surname got the ad. So I need this to stick to this, but I need it to be... I mean to buy it, but it's fine. It's so hard to see what I'm doing. Oh, can we do it? Hold on. I'm gonna... Get rid of that. Get rid of the other one as well, please. Why is my Control Z not working? Whatever. Get rid of that. What I want is... I want to do it on this chair just so I can see it a little better. God, I cannot see. Thank goodness I can, like, phase through the floor. Okay, and then we X. Okay, and then we need to... Not that way. Rotate him this way. Straighten him out. Wrong button. God damn it. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this to go back. That's not how it works. Okay, I need this to come down first a little bit. And then we need to pick you straight up. Line this way. Try welcome back from ads. God damn it. Stop it. So it'd be something like that, right? That would be the best way I could think of to portray you riding on a fish without creating our own fish, or... Or, without creating our own fish, or, oh my god, why can't I brain? Without creating, like, our own fish, because that's the only complaint I have about this, is it's hard to see this fish. So without creating our own fish, or, like, maybe we size you up, actually. Let me see how much I can size you up. I need to do it front. Oops, that's the wrong button. Right, please give me back this. Thank you. That's the axes. I can't do it from here, and I don't remember the hockey. I do remember the hockey. I remember the hockey before you buy it. Does it still work after? Maybe I don't remember the hockey. Hold up. Wait. Do I? Oh my god, I deleted him. Hold on. Give me this. No, that's not... I'm not trying to hit that, I swear. Go away. Can you not stick to surface for a minute, please? Oh, no, it is. It is just X again. Okay, I was right. Can I have this guy back? Oh. Let me click you. Oh, no. Okay, I need... But did I just place one? I don't fucking know at this rate. There we go. That portrays it a little bit better. The real thing I want to know is if I test this, how does it look in the air? I actually think that is kind of cool, actually. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I think that's kind of cool. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Maybe we're cooking a little bit. Maybe we are cooking. Maybe this isn't bad. All right, close this. Close this. Let me... What are you complaining about? Aeroplane doesn't have enough power to open. Well, it's not opening right now, so shush. Your staff are looking for work for long periods of time. Those are the spare people, it's fine. We don't care about them. Okay, so we need to continue to do this. So the nice thing with, when you place things on coasters is you can, like, mirror it. So, like, if I put something on the left side of the coaster train, I can mirror it to the right side. It doesn't seem like that's an option here. It just says editing aeroplane. And it says object scenery tool, and the only thing I can do is add. So unfortunately, I don't think that's a thing. Unfortunately. What is a thing, though, is me sitting here for 20 minutes and doing all this by hand. Cool, cool. Oh, I keep placing it. I want to go into advanced mode. So this one's a little bit harder because he's so hard to see because of the chair. A little bit harder to do. Maybe I do that. Maybe I just do it instead of like riding on top of him, he's on the edge. So you can see him better. Okay, okay. Then what I can do from there is just sporadic some of these around. Okay. Take another one, we'll put it back here. Maybe we'll do like varying sizes as well. Like this one will maybe be a little bit bigger. I'm gonna diversify them a little bit, you know? Come forward a little bit. Alright, and then we'll do one right here, right in front. Rotate you out a little bit. Let me bring you down. Make you a little smaller as well. And then let's get one way up here. Yeah, we'll make this one even smaller. Yeah, I just want to diversify it a little bit. Like, get some different guys in here. And then we'll get one in the back here. Make this one bigger again. Make it this one huge. Maybe not that big. Yeah, I think that's alright. And then we'll get one. Oh my god, where will we get the next one? Maybe right this chair. It does help a lot, out a lot that I can just like copy them over essentially. We'll just change this one size just to like a tad. Just so we have the variables. Then we'll get this front one. Trying to somewhat randomize it. At least a little. And then pull it forward again a little bit. Perfect. Is that one at too much of an angle? Maybe. There we go, that looks better. Wait, are there two there? Shit. There we go. Alright, and then get one right here. Do it there. I just need to rotate it a little bit. There we go, to hide the bar. And then, whoops, confirm that one. Then we'll get one right, right here. Line it up with the chair a bit better. Okay. Almost back around. We're getting there. Okay. Even make this one a little bit. No, we'll make this one smaller. Alright, and then let's skip a couple. Let's do it right. We'll do it in the back. We haven't had one in the back in a minute. Not that big. I want this one to be bigger, but okay, it's not clipping that chair. I wanted to make sure. Did I confirm that? Let's get another one. Perfecto. Alright, we're back around. So let's just get one more in the back right here. Make this one a little bit bigger, but not too big. Alright, and then perfect. All right, I think that's all the pufferfish I want. So next we'll do these guys. I might even try to do some of the starfish. I don't know how that's gonna look. Well, I guess if we're just doing it on the side, it'll look fine, right? Yeah, I think that'll work. I could probably even do this pufferfish. This one's a sign. But I think that would work. This one isn't even a pufferfish. Is it? It's just a round fish. This one's a pufferfish, though. So let me first pull this forward. Can I move this? Hold on, I want to be an X. X. Wrong hotkey. There we go. Alright. And then I want to get some more of these in. Can I have my full menu back? No, please give me my menu back. Oh, that's sticking through a little bit. Hold up. And then we'll bring it forward just a smidgen. There we go. Alright, so let's get some more of those in here. We can pause while we're doing this. I kind of said we would do that before, and then I didn't. Please let me back in. Objects. There we go. Can I get it to actually be on the side? There we go. Hold on, let me Control C. I just want to hit X instead. There we go. Oh, and I'll rotate that back a little bit. He's in line with the chair. There we go. And then we'll do one. We'll do one here. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Sorry, I wanted this. We'll do a smaller fish here. Okay, and then we'll do another one right here in the front. Oh, sorry, I need to go back. There we go. Um, and then we'll make this one a little bit bigger. I wanted to make sure. I have a stream up on my phone that I was looking in, so I wanted to make sure my phone wasn't dying, but it's good. It's at 80. All right, and then we'll do one right here in the seat. And then back this way a little bit. There we go. Make it just big enough to cover up that little metal bit. There we go. And then where do we want the next one? Maybe this one back here. Alright, and then we'll go right back up to big. Okay, and then we'll go up to this seat right here. Pretty good, pretty good. Make this a slightly different size. Then we'll go in the back again. We'll go in the back and then we'll go this one. Nice, nice, nice. Make this one a little bit bigger, but I'm gonna rotate him again. Alright, and then I said this one right here. So what I need this to come back. Ooh, whoa. This is not a good angle to do this from, apparently. Oh no, it just doesn't like me in general right now. Hello? This one's fine. Just the red. There we go. No, 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 no. Stop, stop. What are you doing? Hold on, let me... There we go. That reset it. There we go. Alright. And we'll go up to here, I think. Can we not can we not be that high like at all? Nice. Thank you, thank you. We'll put this up a bit. There we go. Alright, and then once we finish this loop, I want to check how the park is doing. Down to 90,000. At the end of the day, we'll have to check our profits. I know we're kind of going really slow through the day right now. But at the end of the day, I want to check our profits. If we're losing too much, then I might pause up till we have a couple more rides. Obviously, we're paying a bunch of people. We only have one ride open. We only have electricity for one ride. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm, like, trying to focus on this at the same time. And then we'll make this guy tiny. It's wrong thing. Alright, and then... get one here. Oh, it don't like me. Sorry, I think that works. We did small fish here. Change it up a little bit. A little bit more than normal, at least. Not really much change up you can do here more than what we're doing already. Huge fish to make up for the small ones. We'll even bring this up a bit. Alright, so that's there. Alright, so we'll leave that there. How is the rest of the park doing? We pop on over here. Alright, so we got people walking around. Hey, so we have a problem. You gotta open the Ferris wheel for the Ferris wheel to have people on it. Fun fact, if you didn't know, you gotta open the ride for it to be open. Mind blown. Wild tech right there, chat. That shit, just crazy. Didn't expect that in a million years. How much are we charging for this? We got custom prices. We could do dynamic. But dynamic just means it sets a range and prices. You set a range, and prices adjust within that range based on the current queue length. Goofy, I know. Could also just do. You could do bargain. You could do premium. They probably won't pay premium. Well, they might pay premium. But I think dynamic's fine. That means it'll raise it up to a max of this price, depending on how long the queue is. Yeah. Yada yada, yada yada. Alright. Now, I will redo the colors of this when we do some theming around here, but I don't know what the theming's gonna be yet, so I don't want to mess with that too much. We could check out our guest thoughts. Just to see what they're thinking so far. So they're happy that park entry's free. Very, very happy. They think the place has great scenery, which, okay. They're happy that Gelato Bros has food they can have. And that Cosmic Cows has drinks they can have. Oh, that's what we meant to do. We got distracted with the ride. We meant to do bins. Fuck. So they're very unhappy about the litter. The litter is disgusting. It makes them uncomfortable. They don't like that Looney Balloons Shop 3 is busy, which means it seems to have enough demand. We could probably get another one, maybe. Maybe what we'll even do eventually is... we could get a table for Looney Balloons over in the, what do you call that? The open ocean area. Now, I wish you could see... I'm never taking this hat off. Well, that's good. I wish I could know what hats they think are too expensive. Look at that. They got some hats. They're just complaining that the hats I put as too expensive on purpose are expensive. Yeah, that was the point. These ones are meant to be expensive. I don't know. We'll let them be for a bit. If they keep complaining for too long, maybe I'll drop that to like 18. I still want it to be more than this though. Um, so let's get some bins and benches around. God. Um, not pathways. What am I doing? Is it in here? Yeah. What style do we want to do? Because there's a bunch of different styles. Obviously, we could do like the aquatic benches in like the submarine area or the deep sea area because we'll have the submarine stuff over there, and this will match with that. Whereas like mythology can go in the Poseidon area. Um, Viking bench would go in the Viking area. But what do we want like the main bench to be? So we have this one here. Which I think this one's pretty neutral, and it says aquatic, so you can say it's aquatic. You have this one, mythology, which I'm not gonna do. You have just the regular old bench. We could do this. Nothing, not everything has to be aquatic themed. We could also, if I could stop yawning, that'd be great. We could also decorate our own benches, which maybe I'll do that off stream because I don't know what I'd want to decorate them as. But even if you just do like a wave behind each bench, like that's the backing to the bench is just a wave. I don't know. I feel like this one's nicer. Maybe this one. As for colors, I don't know. Like, what do we want to go with? The off blue is very pretty. I like the off blue. It is pretty. I don't know if it matches, but it's pretty. You know? Let me go shade darker. We could do a shade darker. And, I mean, the wood can just stay wood. It is wood. Oh, like that. Excuse me, chat. Enjoy your ads. Seafoam could work. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these besides the fact they're blue, so you can argue they're ocean themed. I might end up replacing them all. But for now, let's get... Where do we want these? We had a few coming into the park. Why does it not copy over the colors? What the fuck? There we go. And then you're gonna want one here and here. Do some there. 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 That's a lot of benches, man. Maybe we don't need this much, but... It's just a big open area. It's hard to know what to do with it. I undo, and it gets rid of it. Like all my colors. Alright, and then as for bins, we need bins as well. Bins is the bigger issue right now. That's what they're complaining about more. So as for bins, we have this aquatic one. I want to see it in the sunlight, please. We have this aquatic one. We have this aquatic one, which I don't mind either of these. I like both of these. Mythology. There's only... Oh, no, there are 2 mythology bins. Okay. The Planet Coaster bin. The Planet Coaster bin's okay. Planet Coaster bin 2 matches our benches that we have. We have the Viking bins. I really don't mind, like, this one. This one does look nice. Let me do Seafoam. Interesting that you can't change the yellow. I don't hate this, though. I kind of hate that it's too matchy with this, though. That's my only complaint. Like, too samey. Maybe what we do instead is we do this. Nope, not that. Sorry. This way it has... It's not as samey, but it's still the same. I don't know. I still kind of hate it. Still just looks off. Whoops. That could work. I don't know. I don't like the white bin. Huh. I don't know if I like the dark blue either. Yeah, I make my own bin as well. I don't know. We'll just do something like this for now. We'll do... What does this look like? It's a contender. You could also do like a teal blue for this, then you just go one shade different for that. Just do this for now. I'm gonna change these out 100%, but we'll just do these for now. Do one there. I'm spacing these really weird compared to what I would normally do. But I'm definitely gonna want a couple bins around the food. Hopefully they can get to these. I would assume so. And then... Make sure to have a lot of bins around the, food. Alright, there we go. So that should mean no more litter. Our janitor can fucking catch up on all the litter. Yeah, we have some litter here. That's actually all I see right now. But, alright, so bins are done, benches are done. I think everything else was good. Besides hats, but we don't care about that as much. Back on our ride. This is actually kind of cute. Chairplane doesn't have enough power to open. Well, let me fucking finish building the damn ride first. Hello? Alright, add object. If I look up fish again, I want to get a few with the starfish. I think the starfish would be really, really cute. So I want to lift this up a little bit. I'm hoping these all stick properly, especially because it's not like I'm starting these. Like, you can see the white little box. When it's definitely stuck to something, we should probably test that, huh? I'm not going to have to redo a bunch of these. Until another staff member has arrived. See, and that's fine, because we have extra staff members. Because it doesn't say it's connected to the chair, so let me double check. I don't know why it doesn't let me get out of that unless I hit escape. Can I get out of that as well? Can I click the ride? Hello? Can I do something with my life? Staff are looking for work for long periods of time. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh. Yeah, you can tell they're not stuck properly. Yeah, because you can see, like, this one is. These are the original ones we did, and these are stuck on properly. Which sucks, because that means we can't essentially just, like, copy-paste. We have to stick it to each individual chair. Which means this is going to take longer. But that's okay. So that one was fine. This is... No, it doesn't say it's connected. Huh. It says it's connected. This one doesn't. There we go. Can I get you to stick to the side? Nope. You are connected. You are not. Maybe it depends how close they are. Whoops. So this needs to be connected. This needs to be connected. Yeah, it's literally like everything except for the original few we did. Maybe some other lucky ones. Which might have depended on like how close we got it to them. Let's put that down and let's move him up a bit. Okay. Then you. Move this up a bit. Alright, and then... Is that connected? Yes. Alright, we're getting somewhere. This isn't too bad. I'll just move this one up a little as well, so he's not clipping into the floor. Move this one up a bit too. He just looks low. Okay. Nope. Sorry, I'm at X again. Alright, move. Trying to see. Trying to see in this C. I get it. Oh, I didn't unpause. Whoopsies. We should be almost there. Almost is the keyword. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, that's why they're lagging. I think they're attached to the original thing that they were near. Or the original thing, like, when I copied them. If I click this. Maybe not. I swear I saw another white box. I don't know. Oh, yeah, right here. This one is connected to here, because this is where the original pufferfish was.
Yay!
Who is eating? That scared me a little. Hi, Shadow. Hello. Thank you. I was like, I've hit X like 3 times. It just wasn't doing anything. Get spooked? No you. That's not... Nope. Nope. Okay, well, this says it's connected to this, so... Does it? Wait. Nope. No, it doesn't. Okay. And now... It's like, now we should be back. But no, we're almost there, though. I know that starfish is where we started. So this should be the last one. Yeah, there you go. Alright, everything should be connected to the chair it's on now. Should is the keyword. Let's see how that goes. Oh, fucking beautiful, man. Look at that, like, sea of colors. That's great. That's great. That's great. Alright, how's everything going? Yes, I know. It's not open. Chill. Oh my god, this queue. Look at that beauty. Doesn't look scary enough for me. Could do with more scenery. Yeah, I know, I know. So yeah, look at that. Current price is up because people are using it. And you can hear people buying shit. Oh my god, we're gonna need... Yeah, balloons is so popular. We should raise the price. Definitely raise the price on that a little bit. Alright, we'll come back to that, though. Let's get some more of our starfish here, our sea stars. Ooh, that one's a little off-centered, but that's okay. So I'm not going to do all the remaining chairs as this, because I want to see if there is a... I want to see if there's a, I want to see if there's anything else we could put here. It's not M. That's not what I wanted. I want more... Give me my objects back. That gets rid of my menu, man. Alright, thank you. It's because I click this. Hold on, hold on. Let me just do it this way. 'Cause I clearly cannot click buttons properly. Just go up. Do a little rotate. Make this one smaller. Maybe not that small. There we go. Alright, so now we'll skip that one. We'll do... Oh, we put it there. I think. Definitely did. Question mark? Can you... I don't know if it did. Hold on. No? Okay. Alright, we'll get another one. No, we'll get one here. Hold on, I did the thing again. Let me get rid of that. Don't place it. Once you place it, you then have to select it, which gets rid of the stupid menu. And then... rotate this for a bit. Bring this forward. Bring this forward. Rotate a bit. We'll make it smaller. There we go. Alright. And we'll put one here. And then... let me do this real quick. Alright. So this new one... we get it here. Because we've been pretty, like, sporadic with them. So we'll get a couple next to each other. I did the thing, but we're not going to talk about it. Nope, leave it there. Go up. know it's not... I think all the leaves are the same, so, like, it doesn't change that drastically, but I like to spice it up a little bit. Bring this forward. There we go. That one? No, that... I hate it. Oop. It's because... at a little bit of a weird angle. That should be better. Yeah. Nope, let me... I just want to center it with it a bit more. There we go. Get rid of this. Don't... Nope. I'm trying to click the ride, not the... If you double-click the ride, it does that. But if you double-click the ground, it brings up paths. And for some reason, it thought I was double-clicking the ground. Ay, alright. So this one... Oh my god, I fucking did the thing. Hate myself. Not really, but it's so annoying. Just Control Z? Just Control... Why does Control Z not work here? Get rid of it. Thank you. Jesus. Correct button is X, chat. Fun fact. Okay, any of the other shit, I try to fucking press. Oh my god, what is this alignment? Wow, I can't see. There we go. Make this one bigger, I think. This one's big, but we don't talk about it. He's got tall parents, you know? Oh my god, because I'm selected over there, trying to place it over there, I think. Okay. So, I did the thing again, but we're not going to question it. Just trust the process, chat. We're almost fucking done. There we go. I hit the X again. God damn it. You would think that only this would leave it, but hitting that X also leaves the edit area. Okay, we'll make this one a little baby. Not place it. That's what we're not going to do. This one's going to be a little baby. Rotate it a bit. Let's bring it small. What if I get two, like, next to each other? Wait, what if we do something spicy here? Oh my god. Or I could get scared the crap out of. Why did it move it? God damn it. Get spooked? No! I don't want to be spooked. What I do want to do is hit the right button. I always just auto-place. It just makes sense to me. Okay, and then we go small. And then we go up. And then we go angle. And then we go this way. But we need it more than an angle. Okay, and then what I want to do is get another one. Why do you do this? Stop trying to place it here. God, I'm gonna scream. I'm just gonna scream. At least it doesn't get rid of my search. That's the one thing I cannot complain about. Okay. We move this up. Whoever's on this one got the special train with two... with two whole starfish. And this one... There we go. Alright. That's actually kind of cute. Wait, I like that. That's kind of cute. Oh, I have to fix that one, but, Alright, let's leave it at that for a minute. Let me fix this one. I just need to inch it. I don't need to move the whole thing. Just inch it forward a little bit. Okay. Add objects. Alright, so we do have some other things. This is a stone decoration. I feel like this wouldn't work as well. It's not gonna match the theme as well. This is a giant jellyfish. This is a different giant jellyfish. This is a giant lanternfish. This is a school of fish. Another giant lanternfish. We have a statue. Oh, this needs to be in the entrance of the deep sea area, man. Alright. This is what I want. I want this one. I'm gonna get some of these around. Can I change the colors on these? I can. Maybe that's what we should have been doing. I don't know if I want to do any more colors though, really. That's so much more. Like, we're already putting so much into this. This is already taking so long. We're gonna move you. No, it wasn't. I was trying to click the fucking thing. I'm gonna make you way smaller. Yeah, we can just move you up a little bit, I think. Shit. No! I just want to move you up. There we go. Alright. Look at all that. We have so much research points. We'll have to check that soon. How much are we... Do we have, like, a budget on research points? How does that work? Well, how's our money doing? So our park value is 194,000. Our park cash is 92,000. Our construction costs are negative 10K, and our profit breakdown right now is 3.7K. So we are making an income before construction. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I can sell all that in here. Up guest thought. There are no rides that match my tolerances. Yeah, we kind of have to. You have to give us a bit on that one, Chief. Turboplane doesn't have... I know it doesn't have power. I'm very much so aware. I just wanted to see if I was, like... Could see an area if I was, like, spending money on research. I don't think I am. See, now would be a useful time to be able... Now would be a good time to be able to... Nah, I lost the thought. Whoops, I right-clicked. Fuck. I didn't mean to right-click, but okay. I got to stop doing that. There we go. Up. And then we'll rotate that. We're going to make you smaller. How is that one? We'll make it, yeah, a little smaller. Alright, and then get one right. Get one. Stop putting it there. Get one right here. If I could place it properly. Nope. Still didn't do it. Sometimes Control-Z just stops working, and I don't know why. X. Let's get you up. around. We'll do smaller, but we'll do little smaller. Oh, wow, you're at a weird angle, actually. Hold up. Okay, and then bring you forward a little bit. There we go. That's what I wanted. Whew. We're almost done. We're almost done. Kind of tempted to see if there's something that's not under the fish category that's a fish, but don't blow the place up. No promises. What am I doing? Sorry, forgot. I changed the speed of the game and forgot what I was doing. We will. These things are. I need the access speed. Thank you. What is this doing? Hold on. Just come back. Sometimes if you're at a quote-unquote weird angle, it just doesn't do what you say. It's just the weirdest thing ever. Well, I was gonna slightly adjust it again, but that's fine, I guess. By again, I mean some more. Get rid of this, I don't want it. No, I didn't want the one in the back to be deleted, I just wanted this one gone. And then up. We go up here. I want to get between these ropes. Just want to see what I'm doing, man. Fine, that should be good enough. I just have to bring this forward a little bit. There we go. And then I can check mark that. I can get another one back here. Placed it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. God, please. Please stop. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty good. You're gonna place over there. You are. Can you not? You really do one this big. We haven't done one this big. Hold up. Can I finagle you to... Yeah. Yeah, I can, actually. Yeah. Like, right there. And then I'm gonna leave that open for a minute. We'll put one here. Nope. And this one I would like to be smaller. We don't need any more, like, gigantic ones. They're always a little off. Go. Alright, so you have a chair there, and I think that's the last one. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else we could put here. It's really quick. I'll do, like, a skim through. Not gonna be under wall climbers or rocks. So none of these. God, this section's so big. Hi, chat. Welcome back from Mets. Yeah, see, you have, like, these. These are, like, dolphins. Or not dolphins. These are balloons, though, which is what makes it hard. You have to size them down a lot. If you can size them down that much. Yeah, you really can't. Is there anything else that would be worth my time? The stingrays will go into the deep sea area. Yeah, there's really not anything in here. Hmm. Alright, I think we'll just figure out what else, what can fit in places. So if we start, I'm not trying to type all that. I would like to move around in the, I would like to move around in the real world. Thank you. Okay, so what things are missing? So this is definitely a buffer should be used here. There's a lot of the other ones. Yeah, let's get you to be tiny. Nope, here we go again, chat. Eyeball it from the front. The front isn't gonna let me either, bro. What is your problem? I don't understand your problem. Come on. Alright, that works, I think. There we go. And then straighten you out a bit. There you go. Alright, what else do we got? Pretty sure there was like 2 more minimum. There's 1. So you have a pufferfish there, you have the double sea star here, you have a couple of these yellow guys, a couple of the blue guys. Could probably do a sea star here in reality. Whoops. Autopilot strikes again. Alright. And then I think that might be it, actually. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, there you go. A lot of fucking fish. How are we doing over here? We got a full-ass queue line. It is overflowing. Let's get out of here for a minute. So yeah, people still want more scenery, yada yada, this and that. Maybe we raise the max price. The current max price is only 310, which is surprising as the queue is literally overflowing. Why would you not raise it more? Oh, I think it gets raised based on this. So it does it based on the current queue length, but the max queue time is 10, so I assume the max amount would be 10. Yes, that's exactly what it is. So if the queue is full and queue time's only 4, I think I'll just put it to 6 because that brings it up to 352. Let's see how people feel about that. I would like to do some price adjusting over there, but I kind of want to deal with this, finish dealing with this first. So this needs somewhere to go. We could put it right here, maybe, in this corner and have it connect up to here. It'll be like the first thing when you enter this area. What we'll do, we'll put that on that side. Okay, and then I'm gonna replace the entrance. Entrance is gonna go like here. So you have all this area to build the queue in. Entrance is gonna go. Entrance exit's gonna go on this side. You'll go straight out and it be spit out on this side. Let's get a queue in here. Is this gonna be the same one? Let's hope. don't think this is gonna need a terribly long queue. This is probably even way too big. Oops. Let's get rid of that little bit. So I can do a easier turn here. Let me redo that. I double clicked. Oh, if I double click on the path, it brings up paths. That's what it is. That's cool, actually. I didn't know it was based on what you were looking at, essentially. Oh, yeah, if I want to do it here because it's not straight, it's going to get rid of the curve. All right, let's go a little bit further and go into here. There we go, yeah. Let's move this. Right there. All right, so that's our queue. Let's get a exit out of here. So we could think about doing a different pathway in this area eventually if we want. Now, as for this ride, I think the name, oh god, what should the name of be? I feel like school should be in the name. Because it's literally like you're swimming within a giant school of fish, essentially. Part of me wants to do. I'm like, School of Fish. That's so basic. Be something if I could do something based off of like School of Rock. But the only thing I got there is School of Fish, and that's literally what it is, so. For now, we'll just name it Fish School. Fish School. If I could type, there's something in my eye. Hello, please get out. Alright, so this is Fish School, so I want to test it and make sure everything's good. I want to get the colors to match with these colors, I think. No, we'll do, like, underwatery colors, I think. This might get some more theming. Like, I might do some light-hearted theming around it. Like, I want to have a ride that's more based in coral. So this one won't be that. But I'll still do, like, might still do some coral around and, like, stuff like that. Let's get it testing. Let's unpause while I do the colors. Let me just look. Looks really good. Everything looks to be in place. Oh, look at it in the sun, man. Yeah, everything looks to be in place. Literally, look at that. That's so cool. It's so funny. Alright, doesn't have enough power to open. Yeah. Alright, customize. But I don't care about this as much right now. What I do care about is the colors. So I want to get this looking underwater. Like, this down here, I want it to look like the sea floor, maybe. So I don't know what all of these are. Like, what is this affecting? Let's get it out of test phase. Hold up. So that I can see better. I think these are the chairs. Which the chairs are kind of supposed to... You're supposed to be riding in the fish. The chairs are kind of supposed to just be invisible. I don't know if white is really invisible, though. Maybe like a gray. Black might actually be the most invisible. I don't want it to be too bright. Alright, what is the carriage area 2? Why can't I zoom out when I'm in that menu? Like, I get it, I do, but... I'm gonna look on this side. This side has the sun right now. Do I have to hit confirm? Is that why? No, I think the strings just light up whenever I do something. Is this, like, under the seats? Like... Alright, well, I'll just make this black, because I can't tell what the fuck this color is. Okay, carriage area 3. So that's these. All these little, things, which I think I want those to hide as well. So we'll do black. Carriage area 4. I don't know what this one is either. It's very, like, subtle changes you have to look for. And it can be so hard to find. I think part of it is probably just me, though, unfortunately. Alright, so for the frame, I don't mind the blue. I feel like the yellow stands out too much. I don't know what I'd do instead of yellow. What? We'll do blue for now. Really don't think I want to do black and blue. Just do gray for a minute. Let's get rid of this yellow. Alright, what is this? Okay, so that's like the steps and the rims of that. And that's that. So, I want this to look more like ocean water, I think, and I want this to look more like the sea floor. So, frame area 3, I think. Yes, I need this to look like a dark yellow. No, none of those. It's like this. God, I forgot that every time I try to move the camera, it just stops. I want like a more gray color, but not bright. Need to look like gravel. Somewhere like a golden is the issue. I need like a tan. I want it to be more like a dark tan, though. I feel like this looks more like seafloor than this was getting into gold territory. So we'll just do that. Now, the problem with this is I think that's the same as that. What is this one? It's the middle. Okay, so this is these colors and that. So this is up here and this. So if I wanted to do, just to get this all to be the same, I don't think I'm going to do this because that would change up here. But if I wanted to do... Not that one. This one, I think. It looks okay down here. I don't like it up here. I really do want this to look more like the ocean floor. Um... Hmm. I think we will just do the dark blue. Hmm. That's that, yeah. Yeah. I don't mind this one being gray. And then just doing blue and a lighter shade of blue. You could also do this as like a... Maybe that. Maybe the teal blue. I like it. It's all right. Um, this is fish school. The only thing I think I'd change, and I don't know if I can. For one, we'll do dynamic here. Alright, get rid of that. The only thing I think I'd change is... No, I don't want to be here. I want Pats. Thank you. Really don't know if I can, or I'm just gonna bite a bullet and try. Yeah, it's the bottom. It doesn't do up here. That's alright. Asphalt it is. Alright, so we have fish school, we have our merry-go-round, which has no theming yet. I don't know what this is gonna be. I don't know, maybe you can change these into, maybe we can get some of the stone statues out if there's enough. And we can make these into some, like, fish. I don't know how well I could manage that, but it's a thought. Or we could just have it be a merry-go-round and just come up with a cool name, like, I don't know, Whirlpool, you know? And then over here, we got fish school. We got this beautiful school of fish. Let's open this up. Oh, we need power, fuck. We have this beautiful school of fish around here. All we need to do is open this up. If I brought that closer... I think I will. And what I'll do is we'll hide it in here, maybe? Does that reach? It does reach. It's not going to reach anything else in here, but I guess it's fine in reality, because this would power things over here as well when those eventually we get them, or we could do it over here. And power more over there, but it's alright. I'll just do here. Yeah. Alright, so let's get this opened up. Alright, so we officially have our second ride open. Very lighthearted theming, just the School of Fish so far. It's gonna, eventually it'll be more. Look at the masses walking this way. We have the carousel line is full. This line is, I mean, it's going. It's gonna fill up. Everyone is here. A lot of people are walking away. Probably people who don't want something this, this not intense, I guess. This mild. YouTube, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there, though. Next time, I would like to work on theming the merry-go-round and theming, Fish School. I want to get more theming in both of those. Maybe we can get another ride up and going. That will be a, that'll be a coral ride, probably. A coral, themed ride. It'll have some other stuff. It'll have fish in that. And that will probably be our last flat ride for the time being. Just some flat rides to hold us over, to make us a little bit of money while we build a grand coaster. And the coaster is going to be so much fun. I have a lot of ideas for it. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all checking out the video. If you want to give it a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, there will be more videos coming. If you want to come follow us over on twitch.tv/LoboSimba, you can catch us live 5 days a week. And yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all have a great day. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye.